Hey, what's going on, everyone? If you saw my last video short, I was in Italy for a week and I wanted to give you my honest review of it. Now, I've never been there before. It was my first time going to Italy and the Vatican, and I was only there for a week. However, a couple of things stood out, and I wanted to share those experiences with you. So, when you think of Italy, obviously the ancient Roman ruins, and I'm going to put some pictures and video up here while I'm speaking. I'll edit it in and post. But the ancient ruins were amazing. The Colosseum, you could tell they were way highly advanced 2,000 years ago, much more than anywhere I've ever seen. So the ruins and the tourist areas, they were beautiful and very difficult, high security to get in. They searched you when you went into the Colosseum. You had to show your passport when you went to the Colosseum. It was easier to get into the Vatican, which is its own country, than to get to some of these tourist areas. So, but hey, they're thousands of years old, a couple thousand years old. They want to keep them, for another couple thousand. I totally understand it. They don't want any problems there. So, but it was great to see that. Food was amazing. The pizza was thin crust, very crisp, and very fresh. The pizza was great. Coffee was amazing. I drink a few every day and very thick. You could kind of scoop it out. They gave you a little spoon you could scoop it out with. It was amazing. So the food, the tourism aspects were great. However, you can tell that Italy is kind of, oh, how can I put this? You could tell that Italy really isn't what it used to be. There's graffiti everywhere. The entire country is filled with graffiti. Literally, the entire country. I took a train from Rome up to Venice, even Venice covered in graffiti. Everywhere you went on the train, all the buildings, all the walls covered in graffiti. So the entire country is covered with this stuff. It is disgusting, and no one seems to care. So it seems like the Italians, they want the pleasurable aspects of life, the good food, the good drinks, the good times. They really don't care about aesthetics anymore. That's at least what it seems to me. I was there for only a week. What do I know? But that's what it seems like. So these old buildings, especially in Venice, just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. But it doesn't seem like the Italians care so much about that anymore. It's just about relaxing and having a good time. And that's what it seemed like. It wasn't as clean as I thought. Garbage on the floor. They just didn't care. But when it came to food and drinks and fun, they loved it. That's what it seems like that's what they live for. So you can tell it's kind of an ancient empire. It's not there anymore. It was still a nice country. I enjoyed it. I'll probably go back. There's a few more places I want to go to, but it was dirty. I got sick when I was there. Uh, it was rough. It really was. So, not everything you'd expect it to be. So, when you go there, if you do, just remember it's not clean, it's not efficient, but the food is great. The vibe is great. I didn't witness any crime. No one tried to pickpocket me, any of that. Everything was fine. So, but just remember, it's kind of run down and graffiti everywhere. Other than that, go check it out. It was a great time. I'm going to get back to some financial videos as well. I know it's been a while. This is a financial YouTube channel, but I wanted to let you know my experience when I travel because that's one of my hobbies as well is traveling. So thanks a lot, guys.